Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach y'all how to make your own Mexican bingo. If you have seen it before, you know that it's a bingo that you play that is in Spanish and it has figures in Spanish. Now, when you buy a set of these at your local meat market or, you know, whether you buy them in Mexico, wherever you buy them, they come with the same 10 cards and the same deck. Doesn't matter how many packs you buy, all of the cards are the same in the 10 packs. So what happens whenever you want to have different cards that don't have the same blocks, you buy these. So this is a huge sheet of all of the figures that come in the Mexican bingo, okay? So you buy the sheet, and what you're going to need is the sheet, a glue stick. You're going to need some kind of thick cardboard paper. Now this paper I bought from Michael's today, and each one of these little things was 69 cents, which I wasn't really happy paying it. But I mean, to save money, you can be thrifty and frugal, and you can use cereal boxes. You can use any kind of box that has a flat part. You just need to make sure that the part is big enough to do 4 by 4, like 4 squares by 4 squares. So total, there's 16 boxes or pictures or whatever. So you just got to make sure that it's big enough. And then you're going to need scissors. Okay. So the first thing I did was I bought several of these. I went ahead and I already cut up one of these. It took me like an hour to cut all of it up. But I wanted to have enough to make sure that I could make enough cards. So here are all my little cards cut up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, before I even cut, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my whatever you're using, like I said, and you're going to make your template, okay? So what you have to do is you have to pick your figures. So it has to be 4 by 4. And then from there, you cut where the card, like right outside the pictures. And you can go tracing on each piece of cardboard or a piece of cardstock that you have. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so here I made my card. I decided which ones I wanted for the 4 by 4, and I always win with the corners with these. So I made sure that those images are on my corners. I'm going to make my second card now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right along here. And that'll be my card, see? And it's on flexible but sturdy cardstock. So like I said, you can do it with cereal boxes, cookie boxes. I've done it with pizza boxes. Anything that's like thick and durable so that it lasts a year. So I'm going to start working on my other one now. I have 11 cards total from the 5 cardstock pages and half of the vanilla wafer box. Now, if this bothers you that you have this on the other side, you can always cover it with wrapping paper, with crafting paper, with cardstock paper, whatever kind of paper that you want, or whatever. You could put a design on here, it don't matter. I am going to go ahead and Mod Podge the sealant over these, because I find as I shuffle through them, they lift up on the corners. But if you Mod Podge them and leave them to sit for a few hours, they're going to last a long time, because they're going to be sealed into the cards. See, look, right here, I just went like this, and this one picked up right here. I ended up using a whole glue stick just about, plus big scissors help a ton to get this done, because the cardstock is kind of thick. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even have to buy cardstock. I could have literally just used all recycled cereal boxes, but I didn't. So now I will address the deck of cards, because you need the deck of cards to shuffle and get it's just like bingo. You need something to shuffle the numbers to be able to get whatever number's on your card, right? Okay, so I will post a link down below, or like the name. It shuffles it. It gives you the cards. So there's no need to even have a deck. So the project can be a super cheap thing, fun to do on Friday nights, Saturday nights, like we used to do back in the day. All the women at my in my neighborhood used to get together. We used to do we used to do 25 cents per corner, which is the first person to get a corner card. Anything in the corner would get the pot for the corner. And if you got it the same with somebody else, you and them would either split it, you decide, or you can keep going. So the next corner that you have on that same card that you got the first corner, you can get the whole pot. I made sure that all of the corners on my cards were different. I think there's only one that I made the mistake and I put Las Jaras. See, look. So there's La Jara there and Jara. See, I put it in the corner on accident. I can go back and I can put something else over, because I ended up with 3 extra little thingies, little cards. So, I mean, I can go back and do that if I want to. If not, they can, you know, it'll be something fun. Alright, so this is another day. I have the cards all dried and ready to Mod Podge. What you're going to need for this, if you decide to do this step, because you can always do, you can laminate them, or you can put tape over them, like clear tape. It don't matter. You can do it whatever. I'm just going to do Mod Podge, because I have like this huge thing. So, I mean, I can do it. So what you're going to need is a towel that you don't care about. See, this one is like all old. And then like a paintbrush, the Mod Podge. I'm going to use the matte kind, the yellow one, and then the cards. That's what you need. So you're just going to take one, and you're going to open this. Let me go get a paper plate. Hold on. You could always dip the brush into here, but this brush is a little thicker, so I don't want it to become frayed at the end like it's becoming. So I'm gonna put a little bit, and I'm gonna just put as I go. And just put it over like that. See? So you're just going to put it to one side and it'll dry. And you keep doing that to the rest of them. this is what they look like when they're all done. This one was one of my cards, and I realized I had put pájaro here and here, so I had to do a maceta and cover it. But yeah, they're hard, they're sturdy. If they bend like this, just put a book on top of them, they'll be fine. See? Awesome cards ready to play. If you make these, let me know if you did them the way I did them, or how you seal the picture in there. Just let me know. I want to know. Happy 4th of July.